There's a lot of talk about a bubble, specifically in AI. So let's talk about it. This is the S&P 500. We are at record highs right now. This is the Dow Jones, record high right now. This is Nasdaq, also record high right now. Intel, 82.10% year to date, record high this year. Our lovely Nvidia, who continues to climb despite being worth $4.4 trillion dollars, actually did 30.86 in growth, 30.86% in growth year to date, record high. Now, I'm going to oversimplify this. Cisco Systems, companies going up, late 90s, up, 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 record high at the time. Now, what happened right after that? Huge plummet. Why? Again, oversimplification, but pretty much supply and demand. Cisco Systems creates routers and switches. Now, at the time in the early 2000s, the internet was absolutely exploding. Everybody was starting to get online. Now, what happens when everybody has a router, everybody has a switch? The data centers no longer need more equipment or new equipment because they have what they need. Your demand's going to plummet, right? So that's what pretty much happened here with Cisco Systems. And then once the demand plummeted, the prices absolutely tanked, about 80% actually. Now, Cisco is still around. They're a great company, they're still here. However, this still happened. Now, huge shout out to the visual capitalist for this image because it's absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about the chips, AI, and of course, these companies that are absolutely exploding Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA. Now, full disclosure, I own an AMD Ryzen chip for gaming. I also own an NVIDIA 5070 GPU for gaming as well. Now, I'm not going to buy a new one this year or next year or maybe in the next 5 years. What happens when that demand starts to drop? Because everybody has what they need. It's good. It's good enough because these chips are absolutely amazing. In 10 years, will the demand be the same as it is today? Will the AI data centers already have been built and maybe they don't need the newest chip right away because the chips they have are just good enough or efficient enough? What happens when that demand starts to plummet? Well, that's when you get a bubble. That's what a lot of people are talking about. Now, if there is any sort of correction, right, price correction, hopefully it isn't a huge bubble that pops and drops the market by 80% in some sectors. But if there is something, hopefully it's not as drastic as that. We'll have to see. Let's keep an eye on this. Nvidia, AMD, and Intel are absolutely crushing it. Record highs. They're doing amazing, amazing products. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this and hope that it doesn't just all go down the drain or something like that.